Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today we are going to be talking about the Maleah Davis case. I have a recorded video, you guys. I did it maybe about an hour ago. I'm going to upload it, and we're going to talk about it for a little bit. I'm trying to find special places that I can do my videos. I was in the bathroom doing it, but that's not the place. But it has really good lighting in there, and not only that, it has a little echo, so I didn't care for that. But you guys, I am working for a studio because the basement is not going to get it because my network, I guess, sometimes it would just, shut down. So we seen that yesterday. And so therefore I had no control over it. But you guys, I am still working on it. But first of all, you guys, before we get into this topic, I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't, please do so now. And thank you very much. And after you subscribe to the channel, click over there on that notification bell. So once we upload a video, you guys get it also. We do breaking news. We do updates. We follow the stories and cases, you guys. So if there's new stuff that comes out on a case, we let you guys know about it. We're following the Jasmine Island case. We're following Iana's case. We're following Maleah Davis case. We're following all the breaking news situations and things of that nature that's going on. But we have a lot of cases. Those are some of them that we do follow, and we are still keeping track of what's going on. You guys hit that button for if you like the video, or hit the button if you don't like the video. But meet me on the other side, and let's get into this conversation. Here we go. Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today we are going to be talking about the Maleah Davis case, you guys. This is not a live video, it is recorded, but you guys, I just want to get into some of the topic things, you guys. I'm in my bathroom, but I'm working on an area because the basement is not going to work. You guys know that we tried to go live last night and we got cut off. So that's that. So, and that's fine. But you guys, let's just talk about the Maleah Davis case just for a little bit. Let's go on some narratives that I was just considering, because I wonder if I am kind of judgmental about things. But you guys, let's just talk about it for a little bit, okay? Here we go. Anyway, you guys, thank you for joining, and I appreciate every last one of you guys for even just, subscribing to the channel and coming in and liking the video and leaving comments. And I don't pick on no one. If I pick your comment and we talk about it, we're just chit-chatting, and that's what we all do. I'm not picking on anyone. Everybody's voice is very important to me. So you guys, I was just thinking, and I wanted to share with you guys my narrative, my full narrative. And so I'm just going to get right off into it because I don't think I've got a lot of room on my phone. I have been deleting pictures and deleting videos and everything, but who knows. I do know that I do need better and, better gigabytes or whatever it's called, but I'll try to get something done about that. I work, you might think I work slow, but I've got a lot of things going on. I got a branch that's done fell on my house, and I've got to get that cut down, and the grass needs to be cut, and the dog needs to be fed, and somebody needs to cook, and somebody needs to wash the clothes, and then there's bills that needs to be paid. And I do have 2 full-time jobs, you guys. So I'm a busy person. And then I've got other adventures, and then there's a couple of businesses, things that, I try to help my husband, handle and take care of, and all of that, and pick up rent when rent is due, So I do a lot of stuff. So, and I wasn't always like this, you guys. So don't think that I haven't made, because we do still live basically, from check to check and things of that nature. And so we save, and we do like to go, traveling and on vacation and things of that nature. So hopefully we'll be leaving in a couple of months on vacation. But I've been off for 4 days, so that's why you've seen a lot of videos. A lot of videos I've already had, and I just went ahead and downloaded them and got them out of there because it was just clogging up my phone. But so yesterday we went live. It didn't go as well as I thought. I think we need to be a little bit more more managed, when to talk and how to speak. Go ahead and greet everybody as we come in, and then stick on the conversation instead of greeting people as they come in just because we're excited. And I'm so sorry about that. I was trying not to, I was very excited about being on, but I really, like I said, I like to stay on the topic, and there was nothing wrong with our video. It was just, like I said, I was downstairs in the basement and I lost connection, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I'm deeply sorry for that, you guys. But let's get to the narrative that I think what happened. Okay, so I think that Darian took the kids to daycare, and then he went on to work. Well, I think Brittany must have had called him and said, hey, da 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 da. See, Maleah was at home. She wasn't even supposed to go to daycare. So Maleah was at home. So I think Maleah was at home with Brittany. And so, because when Darian came back to the house at 7:53, he was bringing Maleah with him. And so he brought Maleah in the house. Now, BB says that she didn't know that Maleah was in the house. But I just can't believe that whatsoever, because she's a 4-year-old little girl, and you can see she's just a tripling and a running. And kids, when you're talking about kids from the age about 1 all the way up to about 6 or 7, they're getting into stuff. They don't know how to just sit down, and I don't care how many times you tell them, sit down, be still, don't touch this, don't touch that. They're looking at you, waiting for you to turn your head because they're going to do it. You guys know how that works. So, that's just, the lies that Brittany tells. I think this is what makes everybody get angry, because, see, you might fool some of the slow people, but you're not going to fool all the people. And I'm nowhere near slow. So, therefore, I don't believe that not one bit. You knew the baby was in the house. And so when Darian left, you guys probably had conversation on the phone while he was on his way to work. You got angry. You got mad. Here he come bringing you. I'm trying to get to work, and you want this or you want that. And so I think she punched the baby. She punched the baby or slammed that baby up against the wall. And before she knew it, no, Brittany snapped. So I know in a lot of the videos when Cornell and Brittany was together, Cornell was trying to make us believe that, Darian snapped because he didn't want Brittany to tell people he was texting a man, and he was showing these pictures, and he just kept saying it over and over and over. And I told you guys, and now you probably see what I was saying. A person can say something 50 million times, and majority of the people do believe it once they hear it over. So every time Cornell got a chance to put that narrative out there, he was doing it. Then guess what? Then the mistress jumped up. Oh, and then the mistress like, no, he wasn't texting a man. He was texting me. Messed up Cornell's whole ball game. Cornell was like, he didn't never go back and change and say, I'm sorry. But he kept on saying, see, he don't want the world to know that he, he's got this other life. So what if he had another life? That's not a motive to go kill a little girl. That's not what you gonna do. If that was the motive to kill her and you killed her, don't you think the mother will now start saying you're gay or whatever. I mean, you're in jail, so there's nothing you can do about it. She could say whatever she wants. So that doesn't make sense that, oh, he snapped. Okay. Now, I'm not saying Darion didn't do it. I don't believe he done it. I believe it was already done. And I think Brittany had put that baby to bed. And Darion didn't know that. So when Darion got there, Darion thinking, oh, she's in the bed, she's laying down, and she probably's like, leave her alone, let her sleep. You know, and you know how you are when you got somebody's kids. If they sleeping, shoot, you know what my mama say, if a dog is asleep, let him lay. Don't go poking, waking nothing up. Just let them go ahead and sleep. And that's, you know, Darion don't care if she wakes up in the middle of the night. He probably basically was like, you know, I'm going to take her over to grandma's house or whatever. I mean, it's really not his kid. So, I mean, and even if she wakes up in the middle of the night, you know, go to bed or whatever. So, and if she was sick, yeah, okay, if she's in the bed laying down, let her go ahead and keep resting and sleeping. So, and the reason why I came up with that narrative is because after court, you guys know that they said that they were going to go back into the records at the hospital in Sugar Land, and they were going to get the records for Maleah and Courtney, or whatever his name is, the baby boy. And so, and I'm thinking to myself, why would they get records? The only reason why they would get those records is someone has been talking. Okay, because you got to see if whatever they say is true. So now you're pulling straws. You're trying to see if there has been some you know, something in the system, or have there's been legs broke, has there's been toes, you know, cut off or whatever. You're looking now. They should have been done got the records for those kids. When one of them was found dead, you guys should have been done got the records. See, that doesn't make sense. Now, all of a sudden, you go to court, then you go get the records. You should have went to the judge. The police should have went to the judge and says, you know, we need to pull the records for the other kids that was in the house. And I showed you guys a clip where CPS has said that not only Brittany was abusing the children, but Craig Davis was abusing the children too. Okay? So this is an ongoing event with the prime people. And when I say prime people, the common denominator, Brittany. Because Darion did not let him see Maleah. You see what I'm saying? So, that's why we don't have Craig as a suspect or a person that is, you know, liable for anything. He didn't get to see the kid, the baby, Maleah, and he went on his merry way like he normally do, you know? Any other father would have been like, no, ninja, I'm here to see my daughter. Now, if the mama ain't here, you got a problem with that? I don't care. Call her up. I don't care. Let me see my daughter. I'm not just here to pick up my son. I want to see my daughter. What you doing with my daughter? Whatever. Well, Craig didn't have a problem with it because, see, Craig got some problems of his own also. But we're not going to talk about Craig today. But we're going to have a day to talk about Craig. Because I don't think nobody should get those kids. Not Craig. And I see Craig doing a lot of nice things and stuff with his kids. But he was already being creepy the way that he would just kiss and continue to kiss and suck on Maleah's neck, and that right there, I would have told him a long time ago, you guys to go. I don't care if it's your daughter or not. You don't do that. You know? Anyway. Anyway, and maybe I'm just harder because I've seen a lot of, I've seen a lot of kids go through a lot of stuff. And it's sickening when you hear how some of the parents have treated them. And see, there's a lot of people in this world that cannot have kids. And these mothers are acting like, I don't want them. Well, you don't want the kids. Give them to somebody that do. Quit thinking about yourself, because I know other people are going to think of you as a bad mother. So what? It's better than being in prison for the rest of your life, and it's better than that child being dead. Let them think of you however they want. Get over it. Everybody else will. Okay, so give them to somebody that will love them, or at least treat them good enough where they can eat and they don't have to, and they're safe. They got a nice bed. Ain't nobody playing around with them sexually, doing stuff with them. And then parents, especially these mothers, that makes me sick. Okay? I'm going to tell you guys something. These mothers need to step up and protect these kids and quit thinking that just because you have a man, it's all good. Okay? Because a man that'll mess around with a kid, you don't need to have, okay? And I don't care how much money he's bringing in. I don't care how good the sex is. You just need to just leave him alone. Don't think things gonna get better. You just gonna keep an eye on it. Tell that rascal to move around. For real. I mean, anything that's out of the ordinary with your daughter, you need to bail. You're responsible for your child. And I'm going to tell you guys something else. I was looking at another video, and the person that was talking was, I can't remember whose video it was, but they were like, yeah, if the police had to charge Brittany right now, what would the charges be? Neglect gets 6 months of probation? If that's what you guys want, that's what you're going to get. So what I'm advising everybody to do, if you can't do nothing at all, because I don't live in Houston, if you can't do nothing at all, keep Maleah's name in our mouths. Okay? We're going to talk about Maleah. We're going to talk about Maleah every day. Because we're gonna keep the story alive, because we're going to be just like that net, that fly that just won't leave. We just